People seem to like Naya Beatdown in drafts, so I figured I would show the archetype some love and post a full Naya draft of a deck that went undefeated. I know your time is valuable, so I cut out all the pauses. Let's get started. Pack 1. I'm not really sure what card we should pick, and this card is probably the strongest creature in the set. All right, so the rest of this is gonna be trying to build a deck around this. So Cartouche's strength's pretty good. Kudu isn't terrible, not really that great. I mean, the bad thing about picking multicolor early is that it doesn't really give you any options for picks. You get another Kudu. We also have Crop Elite. I think Crop Elite's probably the smartest thing to do here. All right, another Crop Elite. So white seems pretty open. We could go white, green, splash red. Red seems pretty taken. Crop Elite's really good, so I guess I'm gonna go with that. All right, Cartouche's Zeal. I really don't like this one, although we do have one Cartouche. Fanbear is okay. Having one in the deck is totally fine. Fanbear is the right pick here. This Cartouche is really good. Oh man. Sing Shot's good for sideboard. I'll take that. Ooh, so we do go Naya. This card is pretty bonkers. Yeah, I was doing Two-Headed Giant on pre-release with this, and one match we won dealing 24 damage to our opponent in one turn, and then the next one we won dealing 20 damage to our opponent. So I'm a pretty big fan of this card. This Cartouche is pretty good too. Blue one's my favorite. White's the second favorite for me. We're pretty strong in white. We have to play this card here. There's no way we're not playing this card. Giant Spider is the right pick here, at least for sideboard. There's a lot of flying creatures that can give you trouble in here. Seraph of the Sun's okay. Probably not gonna play it. Cultivator is okay, especially since we're going 3 colors probably. What's this guy doing in the pack still? This guy is really good. Initiate, I'm a really big fan of Initiate, but we already have so many 3-drops here. Maybe we won't play that one. Duelist isn't terrible. He can definitely help us get to late game. Yeah, we'll go Duelist. Ooh, man. So many white cards to choose from here. Procession. Oh, man, that card's so good. Right now, we don't have anything to go with it, but if we get like the white monument, yeah, I'm gonna grab it just in case. It's a little risky. Now, what do we have? A lot of good cards to choose from here. Monitor's pretty good. The cycling and all. I think we go with Monitor, and we could at least cycle for the card we need. So it looks like red's gonna be our splash color. Red's pretty taken here. Colossopede here. Colossopede is really the only option, so we go with that. Shepherd here is pretty good. I guess we go with Shepherd. We can cycle it. 2 good cards here. Warrior or Vitalist. Vitalist we can combo to make a 3rd color. I think Vitalist is the right move here. Oh man, oh my gosh. We have another Procession and the White Monument in the same pack. Oh no. The good news is people aren't taking this card, so they don't know how insane this is. And even if you're not a white deck, like it's still worth playing. If we have 2 Processions, that would be nuts. Yeah, let's just take the man, Monument though. Monument is insane. Oh man, this is a hard one. This one's insane no matter what. Procession, we gotta go with the Monument. I mean, it's just good in all situations. Companion's good, but not amazing. Another Cartouche. I like that Cartouche, let's go for it. All right, last pack. What do we have here? Impeccable Timing, very good. Pyramid of the Pantheon, I really like that card. And that could be our way of getting red. There's a lot of Cartouches here, but no Cartouche enchantments. I really like the green one though. Ooh, what do we have here? That's gonna be perfect in our deck, we'll go with that. This card is really good. Another Monument, what? All right, well, I guess we're keeping a Noisy Procession. This is good for go wide. Don't really see anything else to pick here. We'll just grab it maybe as a sideboard card. Man, 2 monuments and a Noisy Procession. Heaven and Earth is okay. I think it's a pretty good sideboard card. All right, here's an interesting pick. I think Initiate, and works with Annoying Procession. All right, let's go with Initiate. This card's still in the pack? No way. That card is really good. Impeccable Timing I like. Those Who Serve would be good. Let's go with Impeccable Timing. We need some removal. Another Initiate. Why are people not taking this card? That card's really good. And Hood Brawler is also pretty good. We have a lot of 3-drops. Sputtered Grass, okay for sideboard. Cat. All right, well, this is gonna be pretty close to our deck. Unfortunately, no Evolving Wilds. Getting this last red will be a little rough. Nagavitas doesn't really help us there. The only thing that really helps us is Pyramid. I don't want to cut anything. Everything's so good. Yeah, that's a hard pick. I mean, it's a good sign though. I mean, the fact that it's so hard to cut cards means our deck's good. Guess we get rid of Companion. We do have this to produce land, so we could argue that that's our 17th land. Do we need Fanbear? Having 1 Fanbear is not terrible. Not the biggest Fanbear fan. Yeah, I guess we do go with 16 lands because we do have cycling here, here, and here. And mana production there. So even though it hurts us for going 3 colors, I think 16 is the right move here, especially since we have this. So let's see, let's add it. All right, this hand seems like it's worth keeping, so I'm just gonna keep it. Not the best hand ever. Land for turn, pass the turn. We'll cycle this. All right, not bad. Pantheon, no, let's play Duelist. All right, so it looks like we're up against white-black zombies. Here's what we can do. We can use Cartouche's strength on it. So these Cartouches are actually pretty good. You know, I know the general rule is enchantments are bad, or auras are bad, but the Cartouches are a bit of an exception because they're so good. Let's see if he has removal though. He could have given this guy haste. He could have removal if the card says when something blocks a zombie, kill it. So let's just attack and see what he has up his sleeve. And yep, just as expected. We get it exiled. All right, we'll follow up with Unwavering Initiate. Now do we want the Cartouche or the Pantheon? Yeah, let's force him to remove this guy. All right, so that guy has lifelink. That's annoying. We could just use another Cartouche. Yeah, I think that's actually the smartest move here, just because I don't want him to gain life every turn. So this guy has Vigilance, Trample, and First Strike. So we're looking pretty good. All right, so until he kills our guy, we're just gonna keep swinging in, and then follow with Colossopede and pass the turn. We had a pretty good series of cards here. It'll be hard for our opponent to come back. Bone Picker's really good, but even Bone Picker can't do anything to initiate just because that's First Strike. Is there anything he can do? No, he could even double block and we'd kill both. Yeah, I guess he can block the Colossopede for now. All right, so he blocks and we trade. But our opponent's down to 8. I guess we go with Hooded Brawler. We might as well put a counter on this and pass the turn. Our opponent's really gonna need something good to win here. He could have Destroy All Creatures that with power 3 or greater. That would be a good out here. Yeah, he just doesn't seem to have the firepower. The thing with zombie decks is like there's some really good zombie decks out there, some absurd zombie decks, but you have to have the key cards. So this card was a good card, but we got rid of it pretty quickly. Do we swing in with Hooded Brawler? I think if we swing in with Hooded Brawler, we have to exert. So let's go ahead and do that. So our opponent's in a pretty bad position. No cards in hand. So he's gonna double block. It's a good deal for us because he wasn't gonna tap next turn anyways. And now really in a rough position for our opponent and not gonna save him here. A land, but we're looking pretty good here. So it's gonna need to block. I mean, zombies are cool and all, but like I said, it's really hard to string it together. And when your opponent has like some removal like the Cartouche to kill you off your creatures, it's really hard to piece together the combo. All right, going into game 2, I mean, we pretty much had everything we needed game 1. He did have the Bone Picker, which does concern me. I don't think we really need to change anything with the deck. I think we're fine how we are. All right, only 2 lands, but we do have a Naga Vitalist. So I think that's a keeper, so we'll keep that. We also have the Shepherd we can cycle. Yeah, cycling's really good in Amonkhet, and he does the same thing. So, all right, so we'll play our Naga Vitalist to just accelerate things. Our opponent seems to be in some trouble. Only three lands, but only planes. We drop the Spearmaster, and then follow with Cartouche's Solidarity in the following turn. Or even this turn, actually. Crop Elite's pretty good, but now is the time to be playing Crop Elite. I like the Spearmaster. Let's just go with that. And you might as well put the Cartouche on it now. Pass the turn. Alright, so that's the downside with Cartouches, it's susceptible to removal, but we still have plenty more where that came from. Let's get in with the token, and then follow up with a Crop Elite. Yeah, we have a pretty good string of plays here. For our opponent to get out of this, and with no black mana, oh man, ooh, and he just concedes, oh that's unfortunate. So we're going first. This seems to be worth keeping, even though we only have planes here. Start with Fanbear, not anything special, pass the turn. Alright, so let's see here. Might as well just attack. So it seems to be red-green. Nothing really to do here. We could tap the creature at our opponent's upkeep to slow him down. I guess that's the best play for now. Thresher Lizard. Do have a green, but nothing really to do here. So we have enough to tap and then kill this guy as the attack. So that's probably the smart move here. No attacks from him. Interesting. What do we do here? Should we just play the Colossopede? Yeah, we'll play him for now. Maybe we don't even block and we just use the Cartouche on him next turn. Oh, and he kills it. Nice. All right. That's gonna deal a lot to us. Yeah, most of the time, Colossopede's out of range of removal. What do we do here? 6 mana. The Monument's good to play. All right, so we're gonna drop the Monument. Let's go Pyramid of the Pantheon and then pass the turn. And if we don't tap, he's gonna know we're up to something, but what can we do? I mean, he's gotta attack at some point. Maybe he has Pump. Really wanna take out this guy. I mean, there's hesitation here. Like, you know he knows he's gonna get hit from this. All right, so we'll declare no blockers. Priority goes to us, and we'll try and kill it, see if he has Pump. No Pump, it dies. What does he play now? 2 Cartouches, we could play both of them. Seems a little silly though to do that. But you know, I think he's gotta go for it. He can't attack now because it already has 3 damage on it, but at least we can tap our opponent's creature. He still has 4 cards in hand, so that's pretty dangerous. He doesn't play anything? Oh, all right, swinging for 1. So he kills our creature, out. Anointed Procession, I mean, we're in good standing if we get things to play, but for now, it's a little bit weird. We're just kind of sitting here. I suppose the best thing to do would be to block this guy because we're really not doing much of anything. Not what we wanted to see. Probably should have tapped that last turn, oh well. Let's see if we can survive. This is bad. Very bad. You know, you think with 16 lands that we wouldn't have this happen, but oh well. We're on our last ropes, and if he has Manticore, we're dead. Nope, no Manticore. All right. And another land, really? All right, well, hopefully we got all of our bad luck out of the way. I think we're fine how we are, even though the last game went kind of bad, but you know, just because the game goes poorly, it doesn't mean that you should change anything. I say we keep it as it is. All right, so not too bad of a hand. We do have the Monument that we can play. I mean, he's so aggro that waiting until turn 3 to play anything could be dangerous, but once Monument's out, we can just dump our hand and then come back at that point. Nothing this cycle either. At least we can play Duelist though. We do need another land though. If we don't pull another land next turn, it's gonna be pretty bad for us. So maybe last game we drew too many lands and now we're gonna draw not enough. There we go, we got lucky, great. We could kill this right now with Cartouche, but this card isn't that powerful. And unless he exerts it, we can just trade him. I think the Monument's the smart move here. So he has Rana's Monument. That's the second best one. Interesting. So we could use the Cartouche's Solidarity with Crop Spearmaster like last time. That might be the right move here. We could do that. Let's attack with Duelist and just see how he responds to that. All right, Spearmaster for 2. It's a pretty good deal. And then Cartouche's Solidarity, giving it first strike. If he has removal, he's probably gonna use it again on that. But at least we're getting these tokens. I mean, it's gonna be really hard for him to come back at this point. He does have the Monument. The Monument's really good for finishing games. If he gets like the Worm out or something big like the 7/7 guy, gives it trample, we can kill us pretty quickly, but we're looking pretty good. If we get one more land, we can dump both of these, and even if they die, we can embalm them, so pretty good for us. So he plays Kudu, making this guy massive. Attacks with the 4/3. Oh, this is weird. What is he gonna pump? He can't pump for 1? Why didn't he just do that in the first place? Yeah, I was like, what pump cards for 1? Well, we kind of knew that was gonna happen. Probably playing a Cartouche is the smartest here. Just to get rid of the Kudu. So now we'll swing. Our opponent's at 13. Yeah, this Monument's doing work. Oh man, you might as well attack, right? Another Monument, but it doesn't do anything because it's legendary. What do we do here? We can put a second Cartouche on it, which is kind of stupid, but we can kill as many creatures as possible to slow him down here. Swing in for 6. I mean, a good offense might be the best defense here because this is gonna do a lot of work over in the long run. And our tokens here aren't gonna do much to stop that because it gives it trample as well. But our opponent's at 7. Our big creature has trample. He's gonna have to deal with it sooner or later. And if we get one more land, we can drop both of these, and then we're gonna be in good shape. So I would say the odds of us winning are in our favor, but if he drops removal here, it's about 50-50 probably at that point. So no removal, not yet at least. It looks like he's just gonna come in and second creature, ouch. Well, that hurts. Not much we can do here. We'll just let it go through. Do you have a Cartouche? You could double block and trade. I could put a Cartouche on it. Let's go with this. This is a close one. He's in a pretty good position here, but he's gonna double block. We'll trade all of our creatures. Does he have Magma Spray though? That makes me nervous. I mean, we have no choice here but to play Initiate and follow up with our Cartouche to make it hard for him to attack, but if he has no Magma Spray, okay, that's a good sign. He can still use Electrify, but he's kind of deterred from attacking now because the first strike will just kill it. And next turn, we're in pretty good standing to end it because it says Vigilance, first strike. He's got to have a pretty good play here. The fact that he's been on 3 lands for a really long time, as have we, probably bad for him. Red-green tends to have a lot bigger creatures, probably has a lot sitting in his hand that he can't play. Card with haste, no attacks, interesting. So we're in a pretty good position here. So all of our creatures have vision. Yeah, he's got to block him though, but yeah, it's an unfortunate position for our opponent. Not looking good. 1 life. We have the Duelist. I might as well just drop the Initiate. And that's the win there. So going to game 3, I think the way we played out was fine. We still haven't gotten that guy. All right, let's just go for it. Game 3, I don't really like this hand. Do I keep the hand though? We're okay, I guess we keep it and just hope we don't pull lands. Pull the land, unfortunately. Play Pyramid. This guy again. All right, well, looks similar to last game. Play this. And that way we can use Cartouche's Strength. Hope he doesn't have a removal. And he exerts it. All right. Sure. Is he really confident in his hand? I mean, because now it doesn't untap. All right, that's interesting. What do we do here? Impeccable timing. Can knock out the Lizard. Do we use Cartouche's Strength? Yeah, let's use Cartouche's Strength. Do we attack with this guy? He's our only creature. I think we just got to hang on to him. No attacks from our opponent. Should I just put all of our eggs in one basket and just pound him with this and hope he doesn't have removal? A little risky, but we got nothing else to play at this point. Don't recommend doing this, but getting out of the range of his removal might be the best thing at this point. All right, so which one should we kill? Which is the bigger threat? For now, Hyena Pack is the thing we have to worry about. Great, and we just got a message from our opponent that said cancer. Great, but he shouldn't be making fun of a serious disease. Like, that's just not cool. So let's kill that guy, and he might as well swing in, right? Because he can't block it because of first strike. But it seems like whenever opponents comment to you, like it usually means they're pretty confident they can take care of whatever threats on the field. So now I'm kind of nervous because usually, you know, if someone says like, oh, nice play or something like that, it just seems like they have removal the next turn or something to deal with it. But if they don't, then they don't compliment you. That's my theory. Manticore. Manticore is pretty good. Another Cartouche. Interesting. Might as well just play it and get really out of reach of our opponent. The question is, do we let our opponent attack? This is attack, and then when our opponent tries to attack in return, we can use impeccable timing on it. All right, so we might as well just use impeccable timing now. Man, 4 auras on the same creature. He does have that one that deals 7 damage to target creature, right? He comes in with the attack. I guess we just block. It's worth saving 4 life at this point. And then a Hyena pack. Okay. Not card we wanted here. Attacking at this point is probably not the best idea. We'll save him to block for now. All right, so nothing from our opponent. We have Crop Elite, which is a good pull on our part. So let's drop that, and that's going to force our opponent to do something. He can't just sit around and wait. Nothing really from our opponent. I guess we'll just get in with Crop Elite. I don't like sitting around waiting because he could just pull removal and then win. Not any other choice here. Might just attack with everything next turn, just see what happens. Nothing from our opponent. He does have 2 cards in hand. Do we go ahead and attack him this turn? So we have Trample. What is he going to do? He's going to be forced to block. We'll be open for an attack. We do have Initiate, so I guess we're fine. I guess we go ahead and exert here. If he had removal, he probably would have used it on Crop Elite by now. All right, so unfortunately, our opponent can't do too much here. He does end up, does he kill him? Actually, ooh, will he kill? He will actually kill it, so that's good for him. Could bring back Trueheart Duelist. Yeah, let's do that. Might as well do the pyramid. All right, that's the match. All right, match 3, we're going first, and let's see what we have in our opening hand. Not the craziest opening hand, but I do like the pyramid, do like Naga in the opening hand. We'll keep it. Play the pyramid, pass the turn. All right, so now we have all 3 colors we need. We'll drop Naga. It's a pretty good first play from our opponent, 4-3. All right, so what do we do here? We play the Procession. Nah, that doesn't seem smart. Brawler, so we can trade with the other Brawler. Or the Initiate. We could also trade there. Probably the Initiate is the smart move here. Or we could be extra clever, attack with the Brawler next turn, then use Cartouche on it while it's in the 5/5 form. That's the smart play. We'll do that. Brawler comes out, pass the turn. So I'm not going to trade him here. Just going to let the damage go through, and hopefully the Cartouche thing works. Does have 1 on tap, though. Oh, man. Does he have Magma Spray? Oh, man. Well, we're going to exert him, and if he's going to use the Magma Spray, he'll do it before the exert happens. So let's go with that. No blocks. So we'll go with the Cartouche. Now he's out of a range. We can kill the Brawler. Yeah, like I said, auras usually not that good, but the Cartouche auras in the set are pretty strong. It definitely justifies playing them. I'm probably gonna get hit with removal here, maybe. 2 damage. Oh, kills the Naga Vitalist. All right, so opponent swings in. Creature's tapped. What can we do here? Going to Procession. It's gonna be really great late game to bring these guys back. Play the Initiate, I guess. And now the Pyramid has 3 counters on it, and he exerts it. Do we just trade with him? And then set up for the Procession. Nah, not worth the trade here. Probably gonna play another big creature. Another one. All right. So we have a lot of mana here. This included, we can now make 8. Just go in and swing. I'm kind of hoping he takes out this guy so that we can use his Embalm after for next turn. He doesn't. Ooh, so he's got to have Pump. All right. Yeah, well, at least they trade, I guess, and we get some trample damage in. All right, let's do this. So play Anointed Procession and the Duelist. Pass the turn. That's a big boy. All right, so now we're in good standing because now we can just play the Crop Elite and pass the turn. Our opponent's at 10 life. Clock is ticking. We could double exert these guys, which would be bad, but we could double block, bring them back as tokens. The odds are in our favor. That's interesting. I could just block with him though. So why is he? He's gotta have something big, right? This guy doesn't have trample. Okay. Block both. We're down to 6. 2 cards in hand for our opponent. Oh, wow, that's a good pull. It does have flash, so the odds of us winning pretty high. I'll swing with both. Ouch. So much for that. Bring this guy back, and that's gonna make double tokens. Pass the turn. So this is our ace in the hole here. It's now the right time to play it. We can deal 7 next turn. He has 1 card in hand. Play it end of the turn, I guess. There goes the Threshold Lizard. Unless he has removal here, it looks like it's game. Although if he does have removal, might be in a bit of trouble here. See what he has. He does have removal. Ouch. That's gonna hurt. All right, so we have Fan Bear, but ooh. Yeah, it's gonna be a rough next turn. See what he pulls. Probably just doing the math here. Oh, and he gives us the win. All right, not a bad first game. And the funny thing is, we still haven't even drawn this guy in 3 matches. Yeah, I think we're good. So we'll just keep it as is. Not that great of an opening hand. I'm gonna mull it. All right, this one's much better. We have all 3 colors and a good mana curve here. Monument. Yeah, I guess we keep it on top. Planes for turn, pass the turn. Duelist exerts this guy. No blocks from us. All right, so just going for aggro like he did before. We'll just drop the monument. No point in attacking really, so let's pass the turn. All right, this guy's pretty scary, but so far nothing special. Next turn we can drop this, right? Yeah. I guess we just drop the elite and hope he's too scared to attack. Probably has removal in his hand. I guess I'm gonna double block him. Yep, and we get the pump. Oh man, we're at 7 life already. Where'd all my life go? All right, Anointed Procession. Not really gonna change much here. I guess we just play Winged Shepherd. I mean, oh boy, do we attack? Is it worth attacking? Yeah, it's exert attack. No blocks from our opponent. We'll drop the Winged Shepherd, get our token. I mean, we're really in dangerous waters here. And the hope is just to build a bunch of creature tokens, swing in the air, and if it goes long enough, bring out Anointed Procession. Ooh, and he kills our flyer. Not what we wanted to see. All right, so we'll block this guy. What do we do here? Oh man, they're gonna take another hit in the air. Not good, not good. This procession would be nice. It's not gonna fit in the mana curve right now. Swing in for 1. Fearmaster. Just bring this guy back to double block. Yeah, might as well, just in case. All right, so take another 2 in the air. It's gonna be a really long road back if we end up winning this. Block there. Do we just block like this? And then block him as a backup? If he has removal, we're in big trouble. All right, so get rid of his creatures. He takes out our flyer though, that's it. All right, 6 lands. Play Anointed Procession. Play the Initiate. Now we get 2 tokens here. Our opponent still has 1 card in hand. No attacks from our opponent. Well, that's a nice change of things. Didn't really need that land. Do we attack with? Yeah, I guess we do attack because then if he kills it, we can bring it back. Pass the turn. Opponent passes the turn. We get a Colossopede. That's nice. Attack with Unwavering Initiate. Colossopede. We get 2 tokens from that. All right, I mean, he could just kill our Crop Elite and come in, so things are looking better for us, but we're still in a losing position. If we attack with everything next turn, would that be enough to win? He might as well just attack with the bat, right? Because if I exert and make all these big, I'm not sure he could survive that. Yeah, that's a smart move here. And now I have to trade him. Nothing else from our opponent. Didn't want to land there. I guess we have so much vigilance that we might as well just attack with everything. Now our opponent's at 1 life. So 1-1. Let's see, can he pull off the win this turn? Nope, that's 3-0. Well, that was fun. If you'd like to see more Amonkhet videos, you can let me know by subscribing below. And as always, let me know what you guys think in the comments, as I do read every comment. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a great day.